Hey, good evening, everyone in the USA, including Canada, all over the world, Long Island, plus the five boroughs of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Queens. I'm your man, G Money Stacks, aka Lonely Nomad, aka The Gregonator, aka YouTuber, aka Host with the Most, and aka Rookie Podcaster of Queens, New York. And you are now listening and tuning into the Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast, episode 19. 19 episodes in the books right now. So, listen, in case you guys missed any previous episodes of the show, don't worry about that. I got your back. All you need to do is go subscribe to the YouTube channel, Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast YouTube page. Be sure to enable alerts. Also, be able to tap the notification bell so you can be reminded when the show goes on the air via live stream. And of course, be sure to leave a like, comment on the episodes along with the topics, and on top of that, be sure to um basically share the videos along with telling a friend to another friend, and share the podcast along with audio streaming platforms, which I will go over at the end of the show. So there you go. Um okay. So in today's episode, titled Farmers Boulevard with the Queens, New York GOAT, which is basically about LL Cool J. And we're gonna go over his discography, the movies he did, and of course the TV shows. So we're gonna start with his discography in a segment we like to call Music Kool-Aid. And basically what that is, Music Kool-Aid is basically about the bodies of work of, singers, rappers that we go over and stuff. So, you get the gist of it though, man. Let's add a little sound effect to this shit though. And the main album where I heard Bad and I Need Love, it's from the album Bigger and Defer. Now, so Bigger and Defer, which is abbreviated as Bad, is is the of course the second album by American rapper LL Cool J, released on May 29th, 1987 by Def Jam Recordings and Columbia Records. It features the hit single I'm Bad and the first commercially successful rap ballad I Need Love. Of course, and it also contains the single Go Cut Creator Go, which paid homage to his DJ. Other tracks like Cande, The Doo Wop, My Rhyme Ain't Done, The Breakthrough, and The Bristol Hotel were also popular with fans and helped make the album a hip hop classic, with over 2 million copies sold in the United States alone. It stands as one of LL Cool J's biggest career albums. Bigger and Deferred dominated the summer of 1987, spending 11 weeks at number one on the Billboard Top R&B slash hip hop albums chart, while also reaching number three on the Billboard 200 pop albums chart. Now, for the new listeners and watchers in the YouTube community universe, For those of you who are just tuning in, we are now streaming on StreamYard and YouTube alongside with the other app, which is 17 Live. So, you know what I mean? And for those people that's actually following me on 17 Live, be sure to follow, be sure to leave a comment, send your snacks, gifts, whatever you could do. I'm actually been doing this for a while, so I'm actually trying to get the hang of it. Um, so so basically, like I said before, I will do an episode in regards to the rebranding of the app. So I'm not gonna really talk about it here because this is a review show that I'm doing. So, just to let the new listeners and watchers on the YouTube community universe welcome every single one of you. All right. Um. Okay. Now that I got that out the way, let's continue with the info right here. Um. Okay. So singles, I'm Bad released June 13th, 1987. I Need Love was released July 22nd, 1987. Go Cut Creator Go October 15th, 1987. Professional ratings, you got the source and the rating, review sources. There's All Music with 4.5 stars. Los Angeles Times, 3.5 stars. Q, 3 stars. Rap Reviews, 7.5 out of 10. The Rolling Stone Album Guide, 3 out of, no, excuse me, 3.5 stars. And Spin Alternate Record Guide, 7 out of 10. The Village Voice, C plus. In 1998, the album was selected as one of the Source's 100 Best Rap Albums. The cover photo was taken in front of Andrew Jackson High School in Queens, which LL Cool J attended before dropping out in the 10th or 11th grade. And the back cover was shot in his grandmother's basement, his residence at the time. Both images were shot by Glenn E. Friedman, and as you can hear the cars passing by. So don't worry about that. As long as you guys can hear my voice, that's what really matters here on this channel right here. So we go over the track listing. I'm Bad. We got Candy. We got Get Down. We got Bristol Hotel. My Rhyme Ain't Done. 3.357. Break it on down. Go Cut Creator Go. The Breakthrough. I Need Love. Let's Get 3. The doo-wop on the 3-tip skit. Oh boy. All right, so we go to the charts right here. Dutch albums chart peak position 28, German albums chart 35, New Zealand albums chart 23, UK albums chart 54, US Billboard 200 3, US Billboard Top R&B / Hip Hop Albums 1. Of course, I'm Bad released. I'm Bad. B-side down. Billboard Hot 100 number 84. Hot Black Singles number 4. Hot Dance Music Maxi Singles Sales number 23. Hot Dance Music / Club Play number 34. I Need Love B-side Rhyme My Rhyme Ain't Done. Billboard Hot 100 number 14. Hot Black Singles number 1. And we're gonna go to the certifications right here. So, Canada, Music Canada, certification gold, 50,000 certified units in sales. United States, RIAA, double platinum, 2 million certified unit sales. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go to our next discography CD. We're gonna go to um we're gonna go to Mama Said Knock You Out, because I'm not too familiar with the other albums he did, but um this one kind of hit home. So Mama Said Knock You Out is the fourth studio album by LL Cool J, rapper LL Cool J. It was produced mostly by Marley Marl and recorded at his House of Hits home studio in Chestnut Ridge and at Chung King House of Metal in New York City. After the disappointing reception of LL Cool J's 1989 album Walking with a Panther, Mama Said Knock You Out was released by Def Jam Recordings on September 14, 1990. To commercial and critical success. Okay. To the Break of Dawn was released June 17, 1990. The Booming System released August 2nd, 1990. Around the Way Girl, which is one of my favorite classic songs. November 20th, 1990. Mama Said Knock You Out. February 26th, 1991. 6 Minutes of Pleasure, May 30th, 1991. Now, wait a minute here. I think this song was featured in some movie. I forget which one though, man. But I'm not even going to get into all that. So let's get into the release and reception. So, of course, you got review sources. We have All Music with 5 stars, Chicago Tribune, 4.5 stars, Encyclopedia of Popular Music, 4 stars, Entertainment Weekly, B, Music Hound, R&B, 5 out of 5. Rolling Stone, 4.5 stars. The Rolling Stone Album Guide, 4 stars. Select, 4.5. Actually, let me rephrase that. 4 out of 5. Spin Alternative Record Guide, 9 out of 10. The Village Voice, A. Mama Said Knock You Out was released on September 14th, 1990 by Def Jam Recordings. It was promoted with 5 singles, 4 of which became hits: The Booming System, Around the Way Girl, the title track, and 6 Minutes of Pleasure. The album was certified double platinum in the United States, having shipped 2 million copies. According to Yahoo Music's Frank Mayer, Mama Said Knock You Out seemed to set the world on fire in 1990, helped by its hit title track and LL Cool J's sweaty performance on MTV Unplugged. The title song reached number 17 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was certified gold by the RIAA. LL Cool J won Best Rap Solo Performance at the Grammys Award of 1991. In the New York Times, John Perez wrote that Mama Said Knock You Out reestablished LL Cool J as the most articulate of the homeboys, end quote, sounding tougher and funnier, rapping about crass materialism and simple pleasures. In Mark Cooper's review for Q, he wrote, in quote, "This 22-year-old veteran has lost neither his eye for everyday detail nor his sheer relish for words." Select magazines, Richard Cook said, "LL stack of samples add the icing to a cake that is all dark, remorseless rhythm a low-fi drum beat shadowed by a crude bass rumble. It could be Jamaican dub they are making here. If it weren't for LL Slipper's Lip. Mama Said Knock You Out was voted the ninth best record of 1990 in the Pass and Jop, an annual poll of American critics published by the Village Voice. Poll creator Robert Christgau later named it among his 10 best albums from the 1990s. Interesting. Okay. The album was included in Hip Hop Connections Fat 40, a rundown of rap's greatest albums. The LP's title track proved to be the single of the year and probably LO's best record since I'm Bad, while Eat 'em Up, L Chill, and To the Break of Dawn was sick. The sound of Cool J getting his own back and in style. In 1998, it was listed in the Source's 100 Best Rap Albums. In 2005, comedian Chris Rock listed it as the sixth greatest hip hop album ever in a guest article for Rolling Stone. In 2020, Rolling Stone ranked the album at number 246 on their updated list of the 500 greatest albums of all time. The hip hop duo Run the Jewels took their name from a lyric on the album's sixth track, Cheesy Rap Blues. wait, hold on. Cheesy Rat Blues. Wow. Oh, wow. That's crazy. So we're gonna go over the track listings for this album. Okay. The Booming System, Marley Marl, producer, and LL Cool J. Around the Way Girl, Marley Marl, the same people. I don't even have to go down the producer's name. I don't need to do that. It's all there. So we got Eat 'em Up, L Chill, of course Around the Way Girl, Mr. Goodbar, Murdergram, Cheesy Rat Blues, Farmers Boulevard, and of course, Mama Said Knock You Out, Milky Cereal, Bobby Bobcat Irving. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's funny, man. Oh man. To the Break of Dawn, 6 Minutes of Pleasure, Illegal Search, The Power of God. Of course, I'm not even gonna go over the person now. Let's go over the charts. Of course, UK albums, OCC. No, hold on. Australian albums, peak position 67. UK albums, OCC 49. US Billboard 200 16. US top R&B / hip hop albums, Billboard 2. US top R&B / hip hop albums, Billboard position number 91. Chart 1991, US Billboard 200 13. US top R&B / hip hop albums, Billboard 5. Certifications, Canada, Music Canada, Gold, 50,000 certified units in sales. United States, RIAA, double platinum, 2 million certified units in sales. Okay, we're going to go to, let me see. We are going to go to, I don't know about that one, but wait. Hold on. Let me see. There's any particular song. Oh, okay. 14 Shots to the Dome is the fifth studio album by American hip hop recording artist LL Cool J. It was released on March 30th, 1993 via Def Jam Recordings. Recording sessions took place at Marley's House of Hits, at Cove City Sound Studios, and at Unique Recording Studios in New York, and at QD Sound Lab in Los Angeles, at Bobcat's House in Palmdale, and at Encore Studio in Burbank. Production was handled by Molly Marr, DJ Bobcat, Quincy Jones III, Andrew Zenable, and Chris Forte. It features guest appearances from Lords of the Underground and Lieutenant Stitchie. Oh man. Okay. So we got singles from the album, which is How I'm Coming. And then you got one of the videos that I'm familiar with is Pink Cookies in a plastic bag getting crushed by buildings, backseat of my Jeep. Wow. And then there's Stand By Your Man. Of course, all right. February 15th, How I'm Coming. Pink Cookies in a plastic bag, crushed by buildings, backseat of my Jeep. June 1st, 1993. Stand By Your Man. October 4th, 1993. And here we go with the professional ratings. We are going to, okay, All Music, 3 stars. Entertainment Weekly, A, Rap Reviews, 5.5 out of 10. Robert Christgau, B. Rolling Stone, 2 stars. The Rolling Stone Album Guide, 3.5 stars. The album peaked at number 5 on the Billboard 200 and topped the top R&B / hip hop albums chart. On June 2nd, 1993, it was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America. It spawned 3 charted singles: How I'm Coming, Pink Cookies in a Plastic Bag Getting Crushed by Buildings, Backseat of My Jeep, and Stand By Your Man. It is his first albums following his hugely successful previous album, 1990, Mama Said Knock You Out. Unlike that release, which saw him have success on his own terms, 14 Shots sees LL adopting the sound of his West Coast gangster rap contemporaries, especially that of Ice Cube and Cypress Hill. Many fans saw this as a jarring departure, and the album met mixed critical and commercial response. The album's second single, Backseat, would later be sampled by R&B artist Monica for her debut single, Don't Take It Personal, which became a major hit 2 years later. Okay, we're going to go over the track listings here. Okay. How I'm Coming, Buck 'em Down, Stand By Your Man, Little Something, Pink Cookies in a Plastic Bag Getting Crushed by Buildings, Straight from Queens, featuring Lieutenant Stitchie. Oh man. Funkadelic Relic. Oh man. Oh my goodness. All we got left is The Beat. No Frontin' Allowed, featuring Lords of the Underground, Backseat of My Jeep, Soul Survivor, Ain't No Stopping This, Diggy Town, Crossroads. Okay. Charts. Wait, hold on. Yeah, charts. Okay. German albums 74 peak position. New Zealand albums 36. UK albums 74. US Billboard 200 5. US top R&B / hip hop albums Billboard 1. And the United States of the RIAA, it went gold, 500,000 certified units in sales. Okay, we are going to go to another album. Okay, we're gonna go to another album, folks. So just bear with me here. Let's see. We're gonna go here. All right, hold up. So, all right. Mr. Smith is the sixth studio album by American hip hop recording artist. Of course, it was released. It was released November 21st, 1985 by Def Jam. The album has been certified double platinum in the US by the RIAA. Okay. So singles from Mr. Smith, Hey Lover, released October 31st, 1995, Doing It February 20th, 1996, Loungin' June 25th, 1996. So overview, Mr. Smith was produced by Rashad Smith. Um Shy Skills, Chad Elliott, Track Masters, and Easy Mo B rather. Artists such as The Emotions, Terry and Monica, Boys to Men, Fat Joe, Keith Murray, Prodigy of Mobb Deep, and Foxy Brown also made guest appearances on the album. So, we're gonna go to the professional ratings, review scores. Source is All Music 3 stars. Robert Christgau gave it a scissor. Oh shit. Entertainment Weekly BQ 3 stars. Rolling Stone 3 stars. Now I don't understand the scissor part, but I'm not even gonna get into that. So just bear with me on that one. Mr. Smith garnered positive reviews from music critics who found it a return to form after the West Coast influenced 14 Shots to the Dome flopped. All Music Stephen Thomas Earl Lee Wing praised the album for working more towards LL's romantic side that, while toned down, remains sexually invigorating, concluding that Mr. Smith isn't a perfect record. There are too many slack moments for it to qualify as one of his best, but it proves that LL Cool J remained vital a decade after his debut. Robert Christgau cited Doing It as a choice cut. Oh, so that's what this scissor is about. Okay. Got it. Indicating a good song on in an album that isn't worth your time or money. Mike Flaherty of Entertainment Weekly praised the album for balancing the various personas LL adopts throughout the tracks, concluding that, in quote, while his cutting edge days are well behind him, this is far from the self parodying effort we had every reason to expect. Chill H. Coker. I don't know why you call it Coker, but don't ask me how that person got that last name, man. Of the Rolling Stones, also praised the album for delivering both hardcore rap songs and love ballads that contain great production and lyrical dexterity. But Coker noted that the tracks like No Airplay and Get the Drop on Them showcase LL better as a tough lyric spitter, concluding with end quote. Maybe one day Ella will realize that it's his electrifying flow, not his Casanova aspirations that have made him a rap superstar for 10 years running. All right, so we're gonna go over the track listings right here. So the intro, Make It Hot, Hip Hop, Hey Lover featuring Boys to Men, Doing It featuring LaShawn. Don't know who she is. Life as previously featured on the Street Fighter soundtrack. I Shot You featuring Keith Murray, Mr. Smith. No Airplay, Lounging featuring Terry and Monica. And of course there is the remix to Lounging, which features Toto, who they actually broke up though. So I'm not even gonna get into that one right there. So Hollis to Hollywood. God bless. Get the drop on them. Prelude skit. I Shot Ya featuring Keith Murray, Prodigy, Fat Joe, and Foxy Brown. Okay, Papa Love It previously featured on the show soundtrack. Never even seen the movie, but I never even seen the movie, so I digress on that one. But anyway, so track notes. No Airplay was edited on both the edited and explicit versions of the album. The explicit version only backmask on the song, while the edited version even edits the intro. Hollis to Hollywood is sampled from his verse of Craig Mack's Flavor in Your Ear remix on the chorus. Singles, 1985, of course, I Shot Ya, appeared on the Hot R&B slash hip hop singles and tracks, number 55. Hey Lover, Billboard Hot 100, number 3, and the same goes for Hot R&B slash hip hop singles and tracks, number 3, and Hot Rap singles, number 1. Doing It, Billboard Hot 100, number 9. Hot R&B slash hip hop singles and tracks, number 7. Hot Rap singles, number 2. Lounging, Billboard Hot 100, number 3. Hot R&B slash hip hop singles and tracks, number 4. Hot Rap singles, number 1. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go to the charts here. All right, Australian albums for 1985 to 1996, which is peak position number 90, not number 97, but 97. Dutch album 33, German album 75, Swedish albums 60, UK albums 90, US Billboard 200 20, US top R&B slash hip hop albums Billboard 4. Year-end charts, US Billboard 200 position is 28. US top R&B and hip hop albums, Billboard 11. And of course, Canada, Music Canada, certification gold, 50,000 certified units in sales. United Kingdom, silver certification, silver certified units in sales, 60,000. United States, double platinum, 2 million certified units slash sales. Okay. We're gonna go to another one. Actually, I'm gonna go over Yeah, I don't know about that one right there. So hold on. Let's see. So let's see. All right. So another album by LL Cool J is Phenomenon. And basically, it's the seventh studio album after the success of his previous release, Mr. Smith. The same basic principles are followed here with several R&B influenced tracks and a couple of more hardcore rap tracks. The album was certified platinum, unlike Mr. Smith, which was certified double platinum. The album is executively produced by Sean Puffy Combs, who actually goes by the name Diddy and all these crazy ass names, and therefore features production from his in-house roster of producers, the Hitman. Excuse me. So the singles from the album is Phenomenon, which was released September 23rd, 1997. 4321, December 9th, 1997. Father, January 13th, 1998. Hot, 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 March 27th, 1998. Candy, July 3rd, 1998. And we are going to go to the professional ratings. Here we go. So Source is All Music. 3 stars. Entertainment Weekly, B plus. Rolling Stone, 4.5 stars. And here we go with the track listings, man. We got Phenomenon, we got Candy, Start, Ski, and Hutch. Another Dollar, Nobody Can Freak You, Hot, 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 4321, Want to Get Paid, Father, Don't Be Late, Don't Come Too Soon. So chart positions. Australian albums chart for 1997. Peak position 88. Canadian albums chart 7. Dutch album chart 48. German albums chart 24. New Zealand albums chart 39. Swedish albums chart 57. Swiss albums chart 48. UK albums chart 37. US Billboard 207. US Billboard Top R&B and Hip Hop Albums 4. And we're gonna go to the certifications right here. So Canada, Music Canada, certification. Both of these went platinum. 100,000 certified units in sales. United States, platinum, of course, 1 million certified units in sales. All right. We have to go to, okay. All right, we're gonna go to GOAT, which stands for greatest of all time, which has been used a lot over the years, actually. So, of course, this is like the 8th album that he made. And it was released on September the 12th, 2000, and peaked at number 1 on the US Billboard 200. It was LL Cool J's first and to date only album to reach number 1 spot. GOAT. GOAT received generally positive reviews, of course, at Metacritic, which assigns a normalized rating out of 100 to reviews from mainstream publications. The album received an average score of 73 based on 12 reviews. Okay. All right, we got singles from the album, Imagine That and You and Me. So both of them were released June 27th, 2000 and October 17th, 2000. So professional ratings we go to. We are okay. Metacritic 73 out of 100. All Music gave it 3.5 stars. Okay, so the bulk of the album came out about in the year of 1999 when DJ Scratch handed Ella a CD of 6 instrumentals. The submission of beats took place when Scratch first met Ella in the studio, as both men were working on the song whatever a bomb whatever for Master Flex and DJ Big Cap's album The Tunnel. Okay. Track listing right here. We have intro. Imagine That featuring LaShawn. I still don't know who she is. Back Where I Belong featuring Ja Rule. LL Cool J featuring Candace Love. Take It Off. Skit. Forget about it. Oh shit. DMX, Method Man, and Redman. Oh shit. Farmers featuring Tiki Diamonds. Interesting name. This Is Us featuring Carl Thomas. Can't Think. Hello featuring Emil. You and Me featuring Kelly Price. Homicide. You Can't Fuck With Me featuring Snoop Dogg, Xzibit, and J. Yo Felony. Felony, what the hell? Oh man. Oh my god. Felony? Felony. Are you serious? Oh my god, man. Listen, man, I would never, ever, ever, you will never have a last name Felony in my name. That is never gonna happen in your lifetime. But I digress on that shit though. But anyways, Queens is featuring Prodigy, the GOAT. We got what is it? 3 Bomb, Funkmaster Flex, and Big Cat featuring LL Cool J bonus track. Missy? No, Miss I featuring Case. Shut 'em down. Of course, that song is featured in the Any Given Sundays music soundtrack, which I will go over next. Okay. Australian albums, 65 peak position. Canadian albums, Billboard 5. Dutch album, 35. French albums, 56. German albums, 17. Swiss albums, 13. UK albums, 29. US Billboard 200. And US top R&B's and hip hop albums, both peak positioned at 1. Year and charts. US Billboard 200, you got 139. US top R&B / hip hop albums, you got 50. Canada certification gold, certified unit sales 50,000. United States certification platinum, 1 million certified units in sales. Okay. All right. We're gonna go to wasn't even playing. Okay. All right. So we're gonna talk about 10 First and foremost, of course, 10 is the ninth album by LL Cool J, which was released by this October 15th, 2002 by Def Jam Recordings. It peaked at number 2 on the US Billboard 200. LL Cool J and 10 hit a milestone in Def Jam history. Being the first artist ever on Def Jam to have 10 albums out of his 13 album deal under the same record label, it reached number 26 on the UK albums chart, making it LL Cool J's highest charting album there to date. Interesting. Okay, Love You Better, released August 13th, 2002. Paradise, January 14th, 2003. Amazing, April 8th, 2003. Professional ratings. Metacritic, 60 out of 100. Review scores, All Music, 3.5 stars. Blender, 3 stars. Pop Matters, unfavorable. Damn. Rolling Stone, 3 stars. Uncut, 4 stars. And we go to the track listings right here. Intro, Born to Love You Better, Paradise featuring Anne-Marie, Faha, Niggy Nuts, Amazing featuring Candace Love. You got Clock and G's, Lollipop, After School featuring P. Diddy. Throw Your L's Up, You Should, 10 million stars. Mirror Mirror, Big Mama, Unconditional Love featuring Drew Hill. And of course, All I Have featuring Jennifer Lopez. Ooh, okay. Yes. Charts. So the chart for 2002, Dutch album, peak position 100, French albums 106, German albums 64, Swiss albums 19, UK albums 26, US Billboard 200, 2 US top R&B and hip hop albums 1. Year-end charts, US top R&B and hip hop albums position 75, US Billboard 200 130, US top R&B and hip hop albums Billboard 58. United Kingdom certification silver, certified units and sales 60,000. United States gold, 500,000 certified units and sales. Wow. All right. We're all right. So I want to there's some songs that I might be familiar with. Hold on, folks. There's some songs that I might be familiar with in the next album. Let me see. Oh, wait. Of course, this is The Definition, which is the 10th album, which was released on August 31st by Def Jam Recordings. Largely produced by Timbaland, with several tracks produced by N.O. Joe, Teddy Riley, and Seven Aurelis. The album peaked at number 4 on the US Billboard 200 and spawned 2 singles, Headsprung and Hush. It was certified gold by the RIAA for selling over 500,000 copies. Yes, so Headsprung was released June 7th, 2004. Hush was released September 15th, 2004. Critical reception. Source Metacritic 66 out of 100. All Music 4.5 stars. Entertainment Weekly B minus. The Guardian 3 stars. Hip Hop DX 4.5 stars. Rap Reviews 7.5 out of 10. Rolling Stone 3 stars. The Situation 3 out of 5. Stylist Magazine C. The Definition received a mild reception from music critics, saying that it was better than 2002's 10 because of Timbaland's production. At Metacritic, which assigns a normalized rating out of 100 to reviews from mainstream critics, the album received an average score of 66 based on 9 reviews. Steve Flash Juan of Rap Reviews called The Definition LL's true 10th album, praising its change in sound from New York to Southern by Timbaland, balancing out the bangers and slow songs well, and LL4 still keeping his lyrical content up to date, concluding that this new album proves he doesn't have to give up acting to keep rapping. All Music's David Jeffries said that the album had more energy than 10 because of Timbaland's take on the Southern sound and finding a balance between braggadocious rap and lovers rap. Gavin Edwards of Rolling Stone also praised the production for updating LL's sound along with his lyrics, saying that on the 11th record of his amazingly consistent 20-year career. LL Cool J has as much swaggering presence to be exact, as ever. Nick South Hall of Stylist Magazine was mixed about the album, saying that he enjoyed the love jams better than the Timbaland bangers, which were merely passable, concluding that there's a distinct lack of personality, meaning that LL Cool J's 11th long player is merely good, and his reputation and bank balance will be neither tarnished nor expanded. Oh boy. Okay. So we go to the track listing right here. All right. So Headsprung, Rub My Back, I'm About to Get Her, featuring R. Kelly. Move Something, Hush featuring Seven Aurelis. Every Sip, Shake It Baby, Can't Explain It, Feel the Beat, Apple Cobbler, Yum. 1 in the Morning. Weekly charts, Belgian albums, peak position 90, Dutch albums 85, French albums 136, German albums 50, Swiss albums 35, UK albums 66, US Billboard 200 4, US Top R&B and Hip Hop Albums Billboard 3. Year-end charts, US Billboard 200 125, US Top R&B and Hip Hop Albums 59. And of course, United States, according to RIAA certification, gold, certified units in sales, 500,000. All right. We're going to, let me see. Okay, we got two. Well, there's Exit 13. I would like to go over that one, which is the 12th studio album, which was released on September 9th, 2008 on the record label Def Jam Recordings. This will be his last album released with the label. And of course, the singles from Exit 13 is Cry, Rockin' with the Goat, Baby, Feel My Heartbeat. I'm not even gonna go. It's short. This album is the first LL Cool J album since GOAT to have the parental advisory label for explicit lyrics. L said in an interview with Chicago radio personality DJ Z that the vulgarities are not heavy and the edited version has alternate lyrics rather than simply omitting the vulgarities. LO and DJ K Slay teamed up to release his mixtape as a prelude to Exit 13 titled The Return of the GOAT. Other contributors for this album include 50 Cent, Sheek Louch, Fat Joe, Ryan Leslie, Wyclef, The Dream, Lil Mo, Karis One from Master Flex, Richie Sambora, and Delisha Black Shear. Now to the singles. A Buzz single titled Cry featuring Lil Mo was released as a digital download and international 12 single on June 17th. The unofficial single Rockin' with the Go premiered on June 20th, 2008. The first official single, Baby, featuring The Dream, was released on July 1st, 2008 to the iTunes Music Store. On August 19th, 2008, iTunes released the Rock remix featuring Richie Sambora, lead guitarist of rock band Bon Jovi, with a rock rhythm and a sped up tempo. Second official single, Feel My Heartbeat, featuring 50 Cent, was released on August 26, 2008. The song did not enter the Billboard Hot 100. The official single version of the song was leaked to the internet on November 27, 2008. Metacritic 57 out of 100. All Music 2 stars. OK Player 4.5 stars. DJ Booth 4.5 stars. Metro Mix Jackson 4 stars. Now Triple N. I'm not sure what that means. Rap Reviews 8.0 out of 10. The Times 3 stars. USA Today 3 stars. So Exit 13 garnered mixed reviews from music critics. At Metacritic, which assigns a normalized rating out of 100 to reviews from mainstream critics, the album received an average score of 57 based on 5 reviews, despite being too lengthy and containing lesser tracks like American Girl. Jessel Padania of Rap Reviews praised the album for having a consistent sound of instruments and synth in the tracks and LL's strong lyricism, saying that in other words, all that effort that LL finally put into Exit 13 has really paid off, and he's getting the best revenge rather of all. Showing Def Jam what they will be missing, Steve Jones of USA Today called it LL's most aggressive album in years, praising his standard braggadocio and lady swooving content for being consistently energetic because of an amalgam of young up and coming producers, concluding that after 10 straight platinum albums, his last 2 have only gone gold. But he seemed to have gotten his swagger back. He may be hitting the exit, but he is not easing up on the gas. In the New York Times, John Perielis felt that Ella more than holds his own with the sounds delivered by newer producers that lift his old school meets new school lyricism, concluding with, in quote, to his credit, LL Cool J is too romantic to treat women as crudely as young rappers do. And while this 76-minute album flags near the end, there's still more than enough smooth tongue, quick witted rhyming to justify his boast. All Music's Andy Kalman said that despite that, the tracks like You Better Watch Me and This is Ringtone M that show LL at his best. He criticized the record for being too try hard and sounding like the mainstream rap albums released that year, concluding that out with a whimper, not a bang. Exit 13 is an off ramp leading to a boulevard of several mismanaged White Castle knockoffs. Oh wow. Not White Castle knockoffs, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I'll get to y'all comments in the 17 live at the end of the show, so just stick around with that one. Um, in regards to the album reception and lack of proper marketing, the artist stated the record just really, honestly, didn't have that support that I wish it would have had. I can't blame anyone. It was my last record, and I guess for whatever reason, whether it was quality or business, the company just decided that they were going to write it off and not really give it that shot. Okay. It's time for war. Old school, new school. Feel my heartbeat featuring 50 Cent and Precious Paris. Oh shit. Get over here featuring Nicolette, Just Lyrical, and Tiki Diamonds. Baby featuring The Dream. You Better Watch Me. Cry featuring Lil Mo. Baby Rock Remix featuring Richie Samboa. Rocking with the GOAT. This is Ringtone Murder featuring Grandmaster Cass, Like a Radio featuring Ryan Leslie, I Fall in Love featuring Elon, You're Only a Customer, Mr. President featuring Wyclef, American Girl featuring Mark Figueroa, Speeding on the Highway / Exit 13 featuring For Mustard Flex, Coming Party with Me featuring Fat Joe and Chic Luch, We Rollin', Dear Hip Hop featuring DJ Scratch. Of course, the iTunes bonus tracks, New York, New York, New York, Five Boroughs featuring KRS One, Method Man, Jim Jones, and Lil Kim. Samples, uh, Dear Hip Hop, I'm Still a Struggling Man by Edwin Starr, Half a Man by Bunny Sigler, I Cry by Ja Rule featuring Lil Mo, It's Time for War, The Ultimate by Jared Mendelsohn, Listen to My Heart, Beat, Take Me With You by Lynn Christopher, Heartbeat by Tana Gardner, Old School, New School, Who Shot You by Notorious B.I.G., You're Only a Customer, I've Been Pushed Aside by McFadden and Whitehead, Mary Jane All Night Long remix by Mary J. Blige, featuring LL Cool J. We Rollin', 90% of Me Is You by Gwen McCrae. You Better Watch Me, Pee Wee's Dance by Joski Love. I'm a Hustler by Cassidy. Chart positions. Okay, so for 2008, Canadian albums chart 61, Swiss albums 75, U.S. Billboard 200. 9 U.S. top R&B hip hop albums. 3 U.S. top rap albums. Billboard. 2 U.S. top R&B hip hop albums. 100. Okay, we are going to. Um, I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that, but hold on. Let me take a drink real quick. Hold on, guys. All right. So, hold on a minute here. Here we go. So, man, I didn't even know he made 13 albums though, man. The last album is Authentic, which was released by April 30th, 2013 by S Bro Music Group record of 429 Records. It is his first album since 2008's Exit 13 and his first to not be released on Def Jam. The album features guest appearances from Fitz and the Tantrums, Eddie Van Halen, Snoop Dogg, Fatman Scoop, Seal, Charlie Wilson, Melody Thornton, Earth, Wind and Fire, Bootsy Collins, Travis Barker, Chuck D, Tom Morello, Z Trip, Mickey, Shiloh, Monica, and Brad Paisley. Okay, so the singles from the album, What Up, We Came to Party, Live by You. All these singles, February 11, 2013, March 18, 2013, April 16, 2013. I'm not even going to go with, well, yeah, let's go over the background. By June 2012, LL Cool J began work on his 13th studio album. He stated, I'm going to be doing a little bit of the album on my Connect Studio. Make sure that it is official. On January 20th, 2013, he announced on his Twitter account that the album had been pushed back from its original February 12th, 2013 release date. On February 8th, 2013, it was announced the album title will be changed to Authentic Hip Hop to Authentic with a new release date on May 7th, 2013, and a new cover. On February 14th, 2013, the album's release date was pushed up to April 30th, 2013. On March 14th, 2013, Eddie Van Halen posted a photo of himself with LL Cool J in front of a mix board. The photo was captioned with Authentic 4.30.13, suggesting that Eddie would be involved in some way with the album release. So we already mentioned the singles already. Yeah, of course, the first single, What Up, was debuted during the live 2013 Grammy Awards telecast, which features Chuck D, Travis Barker, Tom Morello, and Z Trip. On March 18th, 2013, the second single, We Came to Party, was released featuring Snoop Dogg and Fatman Scoop. On April 16th, the third single, Live for You, featuring country music singer Brad Paisley, was released. Metacritic, 46 out of 100. All Music, 3.5 stars. The Boston Globe, 7 out of 10. Hip Hop DX, 3.5 stars. Los Angeles Times, 1 star. New York Daily News, 3 stars. Now, 1 star. Rolling Stone, 3 stars. Slant Magazine, 3 stars. USA Today, 2 stars. The Washington Post, 3.5 stars. Okay. Authentic received generally mixed reviews from music critics. All Metacritic, which assigns a normalized rating out of 100 to reviews from mainstream critics, the album received an average score of 46, 46 based on non-reviews. David Jeffries of AllMusic gave the album 2.5 stars out of 5, saying LL Cool J's sounds rusty. LL sounds rusty and a bit under rehearsed as he belts out his iffy punchlines and motivational anthems. But he pours his heart into the pop numbers and sounds at home during the nostalgic throwbacks. Garrett Kennedy of the Los Angeles Times gave the album 1 star out of 4, saying LL Cool J has completely lost touch with what launched him into superstardom rapping. That startling disconnection is what bogs down the 13th album, Authentic. Sheesh. Ted Scheinman of Slant Magazine gave the album 3 out of 5 stars, saying older listeners will find a wistful pleasure in hearing what may be the most heartfelt effort of LL's career. Christina Jaleru of the Washington Post gave the album 2.5 stars out of 5, saying there's nothing wrong with pandering when one tries to hang on to artistic relevance, especially when producing a balanced, intriguing album. Who knows? Maybe that's the future of music, and Cool James is still a pioneer. Steve Jones of USA Today gave the album 2 stars out of 4, saying he has an eclectic bunch of guests, and while he's obviously not aiming at the teen market, there seems to be a conscious effort to expand the fan base. The result is a mixed bag of party anthems and the rap ballads he pioneered years ago. Julia LeConte of Now gave the album 1 star out of 5, saying Authentic is ridiculous right down to the heavy breathing interludes, which worked for Usher's circa 2003. Ella says he's hot like Pac when he first popped out of prison. I think he's delusional as far as comedy albums go. However, Authentic is the year's best. Um okay. Okay, Jay Balfour of Hip Hop DX gave the album 2.5 stars out of 5, saying, unfortunately, Authentic suffers the same fate as LO's other late career missteps. Too many features and a superficial brand of R&B bogged down another release from one of rap's earliest superstars. Jody Rosen of the Rolling Stone gave the album 3 out of 4, no, 3 out of 5 rather, saying, in quote, on Authentic LO's first LP not released by Def Jam, the guest list is a testament to open mindedness, open mindedness, and crossover ambitions. The beats are unfussy and direct. The choruses are built for radio. Ken Capobianco of the Boston Globe gave the album a 7 out of 10, saying metal hip hop is more compromised than authentic, but much of this sounds genuine. Okay. In its first week of release, the album debuted at number 23 on the Billboard 200 and sold 4,000 copies in the United States. In its second week, the album sold 5,500 more copies. In its third week, the album sold 3,400 more copies. In its fourth week, the album sold 2,700 more copies, bringing its total to sales to 26,000. Wow. Okay. Track listing. We got Bath Salt. We got Not Leaving You Tonight featuring Fritz and the Tannenbaums with Eddie Van Halen. We got New Love featuring Charlie Brown. No, excuse me, Charlie Wilson to be exact. We Came to Party featuring Snoop Dogg and Fat Man Scoop. Give Me Love featuring Seal. Something About You, Love the World featuring Charlie Wilson, Earth, Wind and Fire, and Melanie Thornton. Part Bartender Please featuring Snoop Dogg, Bootsy Collins, and Travis Barker. What Up featuring Chuck D, Travis Barker, Tom Morello, and Z Trip. Between the Sheets featuring Mickey Shiloh. Closer featuring Monica. Live for You featuring Brad Paisley. We're the Greatest featuring Eddie Van Halen and Travis Barker. Of course, the bonus tracks got Waiting on You featuring Babyface and Noel Skaggs. We got Jump on It, Take It featuring Joe, Remember Me featuring Alicia Myers. Okay, charts Swiss for 2013, Swiss albums 57, US Billboard 200, 23, US top R&B slash hip hop albums 7, US independent albums 4. All right, now we could go to his filmography. Now we could go to his filmography right here. So we're gonna go over okay, the obvious ones actually, which is, hold on. We're gonna go over the obvious one, which is Deep Blue Sea. Okay. So Deep Blue Sea is the 1999 American science fiction horror film directed by Rennie Harlin. It stars Saffron Burrows, Thomas Jane, Samuel L. Jackson, Michael Rappaport, and LL Cool J. Set in an isolated underwater facility, the film follows a team of scientists and their research on mako sharks to help fight Alzheimer's disease. The situation plunges into chaos when multiple genetically engineered sharks go on a rampage and flood the facility. Damn. Wow. Um. Okay. Okay. So Deep Blue Sea had a production budget of 60 million to 82 million and represented a test for Harlan, who had not made a commercially successful film since Cliffhanger in 1993. The film was primarily shot at Fox Baja Studios in Rosarito, Mexico, where the production team constructed sets above the large water tanks that had been built for James Cameron's film Titanic of 1997. Although Deep Blue Sea features some shots of real sharks, most of the sharks used in the film were either animatronic or computer generated. Trevor Rabin composed the film score. Ella Cool J contributed 2 songs to the film: Deep is Bluish, Shark's Fin, and Say What. Hold on for 1 second, folks. Hold on. Mm. All right. Released in theaters during the summer season, Deep Blue Sea grossed over $165 million worldwide. It received generally mixed reviews from critics who praised its suspense, pacing, and action sequences, but criticized its unoriginality and B movie conventions. Retrospectively, Deep Blue Sea has been regarded as a successful shark film, excuse me, especially within a limited genre that has been dominated by Steven Spielberg's 1975 thriller Jaws. A direct to video sequel, Deep Blue Sea 2, was released in 2018. A third film, Deep Blue Sea 3, was released on July 28th, 2020. No, I didn't see those movies, so I'm not even going to get into those. So we're going to actually we're going to do this. Okay. Box office. Deep Blue Sea performed well when it opened on July 30th, 1999 in 2,854 theaters, finishing third and grossing around $18.6 million at the U.S. weekend box office. During the second weekend, the film grossed an estimated 11 million and finished in fifth place behind The Sixth Sense, The Blair Witch Project, Runaway Bride, and The Thomas Crown Affair. Deep Blue Sea grossed over 73.7 million the United States and Canada, 91.4 million internationally, grossing over 165 million worldwide. Um, the film's performance was compared to Stephen Sommers' The Mummy and Jan D. Bont's The Haunting, which had a similar budget and made a significant amount. No, excuse me, impact on the box office in the summer of 1999. Okay, we're gonna go to the critical response. Deep Blue Sea received mixed reviews from critics. Review aggregated Rotten Tomatoes gave the film a rotten 59% rating based on 112 reviews. The critics consensus reads Deep Blue Sea is no Jaws, but action fans seeking some toothy action can certainly do, and almost certainly have done, far worse for B movie thrills. On Metacritic, the film has a score of 54 out of 100 based on reviews from 22 critics indicating mixed or average reviews. Audiences polled by CinemaScore gave the film an average grade of B and an A plus to F scale. Writing for Chicago Sun-Times, Roger Ebert gave the film 3 out of 4 stars and praised it as a skillful thriller, saying that Deep Blue Sea is essentially one well-done action sequence after another. It doesn't linger on special effects. Some of the sharks look like cartoons, but it knows how to use timing, suspense, quick movement, and especially surprise. He concluded that the film keeps spectators guessing in an otherwise predictable genre. Okay. In a positive review, Kenneth Turan of Los Angeles Times considered Deep Blue Sea a return to form of Harlan, especially after the dismal swamps of Cutthroat Island and Long Kiss Goodnight. He described the film as an example of how expert action filmmaking and up to the middle visual effects can transcend a workman-like script and bring excitement to conventional genre material. Similarly, Desson Howe of Washington Post remarked that while the film's premise feels familiar, it knows its audience and knows what get them going and even wondering. Yeah. He said that Deep Blue Sea might not be Harlem's finest 2 hours, but he managed to build something that, if nothing else, gives you a great big shot every few minutes. In a 3.5 out of stars review, Robert Lasowski of Florida Times Union highly praised the film's pacing, intense action, and chase scenes, stating that Deep Blue Sea is a great popcorn movie and what a summer at the Cineplex is all about. Um, Other reviews were less enthusiastic. Writing for the New York Times, Stephen Holden described Deep Blue Sea as a cut-rate, Titanic strip of romance and historical res- resonance and fused with Jaws' shorn and mythic symbolism and without complex characters, while Barbara's Showgasser of Chicago Tribune criticized it for being an inferior intimidation of Jurassic Park, which is a different movie, folks, but praised LL Cool J's performance and the film's realistic setting. Ian Nathan of the British magazine Empire gave the film 3 out of 5 stars and criticized its B movie conventions, stating that you are never entirely sure whether you are laughing at or with Deep Blue Sea. Variety reviewer Robert Kuehler felt that the film computer generated sharks were inconsistently realized, but nevertheless highlighted the flooding of the facility very positively. The dialogue between action scenes was also praised, especially Ella Cool J's blend of Bible talk, smack, and wit. Despite his few lines, Jane was seen as a charismatic character and a genuine new action star. Um, so we got home media. So of course, Deep Blue Sea was first released on DVD on December 7th, 1999, courtesy of Warner Home Video. Special features include the film in a 2.35.1 anamorphic format, two behind the scene featurettes, deleted scenes with extended dialogue and relationships between the characters, and an article commentary in which Harlan and Jackson discuss the film's technical features and special effects. Warner also released the film on Blu-ray on October 12th, 2010, which includes the same features from the DVD release. All right. The next movie I want to review is um yeah, we're gonna go with hold on a minute here. Yeah, we're gonna go with hold on a sec. Yeah, let's go to Any Given Sunday. Actually, I saw this movie years ago, actually, but we'll go over it. So, Any Given Sunday is a 1999 American sports drama film directed by Oliver Stone, depicting a fictional professional American football team. The film features an assembled cast including Al Pacino, Cameron Diaz, Dennis Quaid, Jamie Foxx, James Woods. I didn't even know Jamie Foxx was in this film when I saw it, actually. Yeah. LL Cool J and Margaret, Lauren Harley, Matthew Modine, John C. McGinley, Carlton Heston, Bill Bellamy, Leela Rashawn, Aaron Arkhart, Elizabeth Berkley, Marty Wright, and NFL players Jim Brown and Lawrence Taylor. It is partly based on the 1984 novel On Any Given Sunday by NFL defensive end Pat Toomey. The title is derived from a line in the book, also used in the film, that a team can win or lose on any given Sunday, said by the fictitious coach Tony D'Amato. Oh boy, that's crazy. We're gonna go with cameo roles also featured many former American football players, including Dick Butkus. Oh shit, this is so fucking laughable with these names. Okay. Y.A. Tittle, Pat Toomey, Warren Moon, Johnny Unitas, Ricky Waters, Emmett Smith, and Terrell Owens, as well as Coach Barry Switzer. And we go to this soundtrack right here. Yes, of course, the soundtrack contained hip-hop, rock, and R&B. Music was released on January 4, 2000 by Atlantic Records. It peaked at number 28 on the Billboard 200 and number 11 on the top R&B and hip-hop albums. Oliver Stone wanted to use the music of the Canadian band Godspeed You, Black Emperor, and actually filmed a scene using their music. When he later asked for permission, the band said no, and Stone was forced to redo the scene without the music. Film composer Richard Horowitz, who supplied the original score, published his complete music for the film on a promotional CD. Okay. So the box office. Any Given Sunday was a financial success, made on a budget of $55 million. It went on to earn $100.2 million. Reception. Time Out New York's Andrew Johnson wrote, "It's often been said of films about sports that smaller balls equal better movies." Any Given Sunday explores that theory, and not just because of the incredible intensity of its gridiron action. Oliver Stone's best movie in many years, and one of his finest ever looks at the world of professional football from almost every conceivable angle, but it never tries to be the definitive statement on the subject. Surprisingly balanced film that merges Stone's hyperkinetic style with a character-centric narrative approach reminiscent of John Sayles and Robert Altman at their best. Sunday proves that powerful human drama and MTV visual pyrotechnics actually can coexist after all. Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times also gave the film a mostly positive review, awarding it 3 out of 4 stars, but criticized its length. I guess I recommend the movie because the dramatic scenes are worth it. Pacino has some nice heart-to-hearts with Quaid and Fox, and the psychology of the veteran coach is well captured in the screenplay by Stone and John Logan. But um, if studio executives came along and made some. Okay, Stone cut his movie down to 2 hours. I have the strangest feeling it wouldn't lose much of substance and might even play better. Hold on a second as I take a drink. All right, hold on, folks. I'm back. All right. Okay. So, um, yeah, I did read that part. Okay, but if some studio, if yeah, I did read that part already. Wait, hold on. But if some studio executive came along and made Stone cut his movie down to 2 hours, I have the strangest feeling it wouldn't lose much of substance and might even play better. Conversely, Richard Schnickel of Time criticized the story as being standard and stated almost 3 hours of this jitter deteriorates from bravura filmmaking excuse me, to annoying mannerisms, and any given Sunday ends up less than the sum of its many often interesting parts. Rick Groen of the Globe and Mail wrote that the story was chock a block with mainly blather about sacrifice and honor and rugged individuals pulling together for the greater glory of the team, and elaborating on many critics' shared observations that the movie was hyperkinetic. Really? Really hyperkinetic? Jack Matthews, excuse me, of the New York Daily News states that the sensation we get from the blizzard of images and teeth jarring sound effects is of having our head used as the football. Okay. The film received an aggregated score of 52% from 122 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. The site's consensus states sometimes entertaining, but overall, Any Given Sunday is a disappointment coming from Oliver Stone. On Metacritic, Any Given Sunday has an aggregated score of 52% on reviews from 33 critics, indicating mixed or average reviews. Okay. Audience polled by Cinema Score gave the film an average grade of B on an A plus to F scale. Okay. Director's cut. Um, when released to home video on VHS and DVD, a new director's cut by Oliver Stone was used due to the packaging listing 6 minutes of previous unseen footage and a running time of 156. Many assumed that the theatrical cut was 150 minutes and that Stone had added 6 minutes of footage. And actually, the theatrical cut ran 162 minutes. 12 minutes were deleted for the director's cut, and 6 minutes of footage were added. Stone said these changes were made to help with the film's pacing. The differences between the two versions were discussed on IMDb's entry for the film. Okay. Let's see. What's the next one I'm gonna do? Boy, I didn't even know. Wait a minute here. Nah, let's go to. let's go to the next one right here, Rollerball. And then from Rollerball we'll go to Mine Hunters. Actually, hold on. Let's go to Mine Hunt. Let's go to Mine Hunters. Let me see how much time I have. Hold on, folks. Okay. I think I'm winging this off though. So, Mine Hunters, right? So, Mine Hunters is a 2004 American-British crime thriller slasher film directed by Rennie Harlan and starring Catherine Morris, Ella Cool J, Johnny Lee Miller, Patricia Velasquez, Clifton Collins Jr., Christian Slater, and Val Kilmer. It was written by Wayne Kramer and Kevin Broden, with an uncredited rewrite by Aaron Kruger. Not to be confused with Freddy Krueger, folks. Oh man. Usually, the last country to receive this film was the United States in 2005 because of the film's distribution rights being changed from 20th Century Fox to Dimension Films. So, okay, we're gonna go to the box office, right? So, you guys are more welcome to read this synopsis for yourself. I'm not gonna go into that as well due to time constraints of Video Music Box. So, okay, the film was a box office letdown, making only $4,476,235 domestically against a production budget of $27 million. Damn. Reception: Mine Hunters received generally negative reviews, and it currently holds a 24% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. The consensus states a retread of 10 little Indians that lacks the source material's wit. On Metacritic, which uses an average of the critics' reviews, the film scored 33 out of 100, indicating generally unfavorable reviews. Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times gave Mine Hunters 2.5 stars. His comments were, "I will leave you with only one clue. In House of Wax, which opened last week, the movie theater is playing Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. In this movie, the theater marquee advertises the third man. No, the male characters are not numbered in order, so you can't figure it out that way. Nor is the killer necessarily a woman. So think real hard. What else do you know about the third man? If you have never seen The Third Man, I urge you to rent it immediately as a preparation or a substitute for Mine Hunters." Sheesh. Damn. And also, let's see if there's any. Oh, right. Lip sync battle. I'll get to that next. So we are going to go to Rollerball. Okay. All right. So Rollerball is a 2002 remake of the 1975 science fiction film of the same name. It stars Chris Klein, Jean Reno, Ella Cool J, Rebecca Romaine, and Naveen Andrews. It was directed by John McTiernan and has a much greater focus on action with more muted social and political overtones than the original. Unlike the previous film, it takes place in the present rather than in the future dystopian society. Um, Rollerball was released on February 8th, 2002. Upon its release, the film was critically panned, receiving criticism for the lack of the social critique that was in the original film. It was a box office bomb. It grossed $25 million against the production of $70 million. Damn. So the reception. Um, Rollerball was panned by critics on Rotten Tomatoes. The film has an approval rating of 3% on 117 reviews, with an average rating of 2.55 out of 10. The site's consensus reads, in quote, removing the social critique of the original, this updated version of Rollerball is violent, confusing, and choppy. Klein makes for a bland hero. On a bland, no, excuse me. Clans makes a bland hero. On Metacritic, the film has a score of 14 out of 100 based on reviews from 28 critics, indicating overwhelming dislike. Audiences surveyed by Cinema Score gave the film a grade B minus on A to F. Time Out's Trevor Johnson described it as a checklist shaped by a 15-year-old mall rat. Thrashing metal track, skateboards, motorbikes, crackheads, and Rebecca Romaine with her top off. Chicago Sun-Times reviewer Roger Ebert called it an incoherent mess, a jumble of footage in search of plot, meaning, rhythm, and sense. The film's lead, Chris Klein, was also a subject of criticism and ridicule, being referred to as a bland hero. The film was a box office flop, earning a worldwide total of $25.9 million compared to a production budget of $70 million. In 2014, the Los Angeles Times listed the film as one of the most expensive box office flops of all time. Rebecca Romaine was nominated for a Golden Raspberry Award as Worst Spotting Actress. God damn! Where she lost to Madonna for a cameo in Die Another Day. At the 2002 Strikers Bad Movie Awards, the film won the awards for Worst Director, McTiernan, Worst Remake, and Worst Female Fake Accent, Rebecca Romaine. Romaine Stamos was also nominated for Worst Actress, but lost to Madonna for Swept Away. The creator of Rollerball, science fiction author William Harrison said, I've never watched the 2002 incarnation of Rollerball and have no interest in it. Oh boy. All right, so there was a controversy about it. God damn. In 2013, director John McTiernan was sent to federal prison for making a false statement on the FBI investigator in February 2006 about his hiring the private investigator Anthony Pellicano to illegally wiretap Charles Roven, the producer of the film, around August 2000. McTiernan, who was released in 2014, had been in a disagreement with Roven about what type of film Rollerball should be, and had hired Pellicano to investigate Roven's intentions and actions. And of course, there's the soundtrack to it. Boom POD, Told You So, Drowning Pool, Ride, Beautiful Creatures. Drowning Pool. Drowning Pool is crazy, man. It's a crazy band name that I ever heard in my life, though. Oh man. Oh man. And Millionaire by rapper Gorilla. I am hated. Slipknot. Body Go Hard Knocks. Feel So Numb, Rob Zombie. Keep Away Godsmack. Insane in the Membrane, Sendog, which is also by Cypress Hills. And Flashpoint, Fear Factory, When I Come Around, Green Day, Crawling in the Dark, Hoobastank. Time to Play, Pilar, Never Gonna Stop, The Red Groovy, Rob Zombie. All right, our last thing that I want to review is the TV show that he was on. Has to do with, hold on a second, if I could find it. He was in, no, wait, hold on a second. He was in a TV show. I forget which one, but he was in I forget. Wow, Lip Sync Battle. I was actually trying to look for that, but here it is. Okay. Lip Sync Battle is an American musical reality competition television series that premiered on April 2nd, 2015 on the American cable network Spike, later known as Paramount Network. The show is based on an idea by Stephen Merchant and John Krasinski, in which celebrates battle each other. No, celebrities, battle each other with lip sync performances. The idea was introduced as a recurring segment on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, and later tonight show starring Jimmy Fallon before being developed into a separate show. Okay, right. So the premiere episode was the highest rated premiere in Spike's history. Lip Sync Battle has been a hit show for the network. The series' success has led to the creation of various international adaptations. In August 2018, the show was renewed for a fifth season, which premiered on January 17th, 2019. On September 22nd, rather, 2020, it was announced that the series would be moved to another Viacom CBS network as part of the Paramount Network's upcoming shift to films. Lip Sync Battle debuted on Spike on April 2nd, 2015. It is produced by John Krasinski and Stephen Merchant and hosted by rapper and actor LL Cool J. Model Chrissy Teigen serves as color commentator. The show is a spin-off of a bit first introduced of Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, Merchant, Krasinski, and Emily Blunt. We're brainstorming ideas for Krasinski's upcoming appearance on Late Night, and when the idea took shape, Jimmy Fallon then developed it into a recurring segment on the show. The game pits two celebrities against each other in a lip syncing battle for 2 rounds. The audience votes for the winner, who receives a lip sync battle belt reminiscent of the WCW Television Championship title belt. In 2014, Merchant, Krasinski, and Fallon pitched the show to NBC, who passed on it. NBC cable channels USA Network and Bravo also passed. The competition series was eventually picked up by Spike, which was then rebranding. Part of what I wanted to do with Lip Sync Battle is increase co-viewing, but also add diversity to the network, said network president Kevin Kay. Lip Sync Battle has been a major success for Spike. Its series premiere drew 2.2 million viewers, the channel's highest rated non-scripted premiere. K described the show as a television and viral rock star for Spike. The show was renewed for a second season of 20 episodes on April 22nd, 2015. In January 2016, the network renewed the series for a third season consisting of another 20 episodes. Lip Sync Battle is a multi-platform pop culture phenomenon that has played an integral role in um, delivering a new and broader audience to Spike, K said. In July 2016, the show received a Primetime Emmy Award nomination in the Outstanding Structured Reality Program category. In 2017, it was announced that the show would air a live world special, Lip Sync Battle Live, a Michael Jackson celebration, on January 18th, 2018, to coincide with the relaunch of Spike as Paramount Network. Neil Patrick Harris, Taraji P. Henson, and Haley Steinfeld were announced as the first set of performers for the Michael Jackson theme special, which originated from the Dolby Theater and included a presentation from Cirque du Soleil's Las Vegas residency, Michael Jackson 1. On August 22nd, 2018, the show was renewed for a fifth season consisting of 12 episodes that premiered on January 17, 2019. Wow. Okay. So, critical response is Joseph Adeline in Vulture said that Lip Sync Battle is looking like a legitimate hit, both on TV and online. He also added that the show's creator opted not to impose artificial demographic targets. They also went out of their way not to fuss up the very simple premise that worked so well on Fallon's late night shows. Amy of the Hollywood Reporter said that the debut of the show had moments of great fun, although she added that the series still seems like it is better suited as an interlude on The Tonight Show, and that some things are better in small doses. Um, Adele Platten of Vibe wrote that the show is a welcome back from other singing shows crowding primetime, also adding that with the in-house crowd serving as judges, the spirit of competition between both parties make it fun for all. Emily Yar from the Washington Post was more negative towards the show by saying that taking out all the spontaneity and replacing it with the cheesy, slick production values of an American Idol group medley, Lip Sync Battle will probably wear out its welcome soon. Well, I'm not gonna have. Well, of course, there was a spinoff. There was a spinoff of 1 hour hosted by Sarah Hyland, aired on Nickelodeon on December 11th, 2016, followed by a repeat airing on Spike on December 14th. In March 2017, a series ordered was announced for the kid-centric spinoff. In August 2017, it was announced that Nick Cannon will be replacing Sarah Hyland as the host and that Jodo Siwa will be joining him as his sidekick on Lip Sync Battle Shorties, which premiered in early 2018. Okay. And there you have it, folks. Another great episode of 19. If you like what you heard in today's show, be sure to show some love by making a charitable donation of whatever amount you could afford. It doesn't matter about breaking the bank. It's all about what you can do as far as doing your best. The Cash App is $ G Money Stacks 555. That's $ capital GMONEY at capital S lowercase TACKZ 555. And now, hang on a minute before I even go to the streaming platforms. I would like to actually say you can follow Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast on Instagram alongside with my other show, Excellent Fun Vibrant Podcast, the Sports Edition show. You can also follow my primary show, Off the Meat Rack Chains New York podcast, reaching a 1-year anniversary coming up. And you can also follow me on the gram, which is G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York. I know, it's a long username, but there's a story behind it. I don't think I'm gonna have time to actually listen to discuss that since it's getting kind of late. But I'm gonna cut to the chase with where you can listen to the episodes on streaming platforms. Just give me 1 second while I take a little drink. Okay. Now we get to the streaming choices of where you can listen to the episodes of the show. So Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast episodes is on Anchor, Audacity, Audible, Amazon Music, Breaker, Castbox FM, Deezer, Listen Notes, Podchaser, Podfriend. Don't forget to leave a 5-star rating on Podchaser and Podfriend, even though you don't have anything to say or whatever. But it would really mean the world to me if there was a 5-star rating of this show right here. There's also Pocket Cast, Player FM, Podcast Addict, Reason FM, Stitcher, Spotify, TuneIn. There's Google Podcasts. Don't forget to listen to Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast on iHeartRadio, and of course, last but not least, YouTube. Now, before I even go to what you have to do on the YouTube, I want you guys to also follow me on 17 Live, which is G Money Stacks, Queens, New York. That's G Money Stacks, Queens, New York. Now I want you guys to actually go grab the subscribe button for the Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast YouTube channel page. The same way you are going to do with the primary page of G Money Stacks 555, where all the episodes of Off the Meat Rack Chains New York podcast episodes is being uploaded, and also the same for Excellent Fun Vibrant Podcast, the Sports Edition show on YouTube as well. So grab the subscribe button, enable alerts along with the notification bell so you can be reminded when the show goes in the air via live stream. And also be sure to stay tuned for upcoming episodes, previous episodes. Leave a like and a comment along with the episodes with the topics and reviews. Share the videos Don't forget to download your favorite episodes, which helps a lot. And I did check on Anchor that we have over 55 plays. So that's actually lit. So here's a round of applause for over 55 plays on Anchor, man. Make sure you go tell a friend to another friend, spread the word, and also be sure to share the podcast along with audio streaming platforms that was actually discussed with your friends. All right. Now, like I always say at the end of each show, make sure you reach out to your loved ones along with your husbands, your wives, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your friends, all these other people, because mental health matters. At the end of the day, that those individuals might be fine on the outside, but on the inside, they're going through something, whether it's traumatic, whether it's something nightmarish, um, whatever it is. Though, if you reach out to them, of course, um, it just shows character and to say that you care a lot, which is what I've been trying to do for the past couple of days and stuff, and it's actually been working. I mean, there's some people who are, you know, fucking garbage burgers who don't really give a damn and shit. So I'm not even gonna dive into that shit right now. So um basically there is no time frame on when to reach out to somebody, right? You can't put a time frame on when to reach out to somebody. It's all about following your instincts, your heart, your gut, and your heart and your mind too. And also, if you have a dream of becoming a podcaster or you would like to create a podcast show like I'm doing right now with 3 shows on me right now, listen, all you need to do is not only you check out anchor.fm so you can get yourself started. You want to make sure you have some headphones. You want to make sure you have like a computer or a laptop. Of course, um you could have a microphone. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be too expensive or whatever, but whatever works for you kind of helps. So look, you when it comes to creating a podcast show, you want to also make sure you come up with a unique name of the show so it kind of represents you, not because you want to please everybody, like your haters, your of course the haters are considered garbage burgers and stuff like that. So I can't really stress this enough. So we're going to be able, hold on a second, guys. Let me hold on. Hold on a minute here. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to get my charger out. As I was saying before, if you would like to create a podcast and do what you and make it your best show you ever had, make sure you actually you come up with a name that's unique, that represents you. And of course, I don't know why this is popping up, man. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why this shit is popping up though, man. But let me just do this. I'm sorry. Anyway, so you don't have to have anything expensive, and you don't necessarily need fancy fucking studio to actually be all fancy and professional and stuff like that. Because you don't want to. What I would invest in everything that you need, and for the most part, don't let anybody stop you from achieving your goals and dreams. And for you to actually start a podcast show, and depending on what storyline you're trying to do, I would say this: that podcasting is not about pleasing the listeners and the audiences whatsoever. It's about what you think about the topics, with your thoughts, talks, opinions, and facts. Think of podcasting as, therapy meets journaling and vlogging. All right. That's it kind of intertwines together as therapy. So, and listen, you the reason why I say don't let anybody stop you is because you don't want any negative company or negative um energy to affect your mood, your good moods, and you know the jizz, man. And like I always say, man, let success speak for itself. Because when you have success and love of what you do, of course, you're going to eat those hater fucking online flizzies for lunch, Homer Simpson style, like this. And listen, my fault for the unexpected sounds. It was basically pertaining about my battery life on my laptop, so I had to take out my charger real quick. So I do apologize for that one. Um, and yeah, so listen, thank you very much for listening to me on this show of Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast. And of course, be sure to follow the shows and stuff on Instagram along with myself. And and of course, this has been a fun episode 19 of the show. And I would like to say thank you very much to every listener out there that had a chance to listen, especially in the United States, especially in parts of the regional areas of the 5 boroughs. Um, and of course, I'm G Money Stacks. Thank you very much for watching, tuning in, rock with me. And of course, be careful out there. Be sure you stay safe. Be sure to not let any let make sure to not let any conspiracy fucking theorists try to tell you certain things that's not even true, and it's fabricated stories and stuff like that though. Um And also be sure to tune in next time on the next episode of Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast. And I hope you have your water, your Gatorade, because you're going to need some electrolytes, because that's very important to gather your strength, and of course energy, because you want to treat your body like a car battery, and you want to make sure you get a chance to recharge, which is part of self-care. And self-care is also part of mental health, folks. So there you have it. This is G Money Stacks clocking out. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys stay safe, peace and more love, and also have a good night. Wrong one. Sorry about that. That's the wrong one. Yeah.